Welcome back, dear viewers, for the third match in this day where Saipem Cricket Club are taking on the NCM investment in KCC T10, the Elite Championship. And I have the two captains besides me. To my left is Robin Shah, the captain of Saipem, and to his left is Nasir Hussain, the captain of NCM. Overseeing the toss is going to be the match official, Mr. Qayyum. Welcome everyone for the toss. 100 is the call, and that's 100. So Robin Shah, you won the toss. What have you elected? So dear viewers, decision has been made. The captain of Saipem is won the toss, elected to bat first. Live action comes up in a couple of moments from here on. So welcome back, dear viewers, once again to this match number 3 in the day where the NCM investment are taking on Saipem Cricket Club. And as you must have seen from the toss, that Saipem have won the toss, the decision to bat first. So from the playing 11 for both the teams, for NCM, that's Edson Daisy Silva, the wicket keeper, Nasir Hussain, the captain, Ali Khan, Ram Surwala, Azam Aslam, Basharat Ali, Arun Shahid, Manjula Prasanna, Mizan Ali, Mohammad Rizwan, Murshid Mustafa and Shahrukh Kudus. On the other hand, for Saipem, Mohammad Farooq comes into this match. Shankar Varthapan, the wicket keeper, Harshad Todi, Jis Jacob, Kabir Ahmed, Kumaran Ravi, Prabhu Lal, Robin Shah, Grinesh, Saad bin Sajjad and Yahya Shamsuddin. So that's the lineup. Mohammad Farooq is out there for the Saipem Cricket Club. They missed him in this tournament, and Saipem, because of that, have been somewhere suffering. They're at the bottom of the table, and they would like to get the better in the further matches to come in this KCC T10 Elite Championship. 2 matches for them. The one that they are playing today against the NCM. We're going to start the proceedings in a couple of moments from here on. Stay tuned. Do not let your mobile screens, because this might be a tale to win 2 points for Saipem and to get their first win registered in this tournament. So the NCM have taken the field on. The 2 match officials, Sajjad Ahmed and Ahmed Qayyum, are going to be the 2 officials. Shahrukh Kudus is what we see on the screen. He's not going to start. Let's see who's been given the ball in hand. Nasir Hussain, the captain, in the absence of Nimish, who's travelled with the Kuwait Nationals men's side for the ICC men qualifiers. The winners, the finalists, and the runners-up will be participating in the ICC Cricket T20 World Cup that's going to be happening in the United States of America. So Sankar Varthapan and Kumaran are going to be the two batters for Saipem. Rizwan with the ball in hand with a spin from to begin with from the NCM camp, and is coming in from the road end. Pitched up Sankar Varthapan, but they have a man in the deep on the offside. He's standing at the deep extra cover region. So they have that region guarded because Sankar Varthapan is a very good player to play inside out shots. And they know the strength of Sankar Varthapan, the NCM camp. They've seen him too often in the elite tournaments, the Ramadan League, the T10 Summer Elite League. It's going so well. The NCM in this tournament have been a little bit of a disappointment from them, because they are known to be a side that dominates and outperforms every other team. It's difficult and unusual for us to see them lower down the order. They're just above Saipem because they have not won any match so far. That's why they are in that zone. They've lost 4 matches. And this is some brilliant bowling from Rizwan. He's kept it tight for Kumaran. Where inside the power play, 2 fielders stationed are at long off and long on. That's a loud appeal. That's given. Yes, it was straight. It was plumb. That had to be given. So Kumaran goes without adding any score to the board. And Rizwan gets his wicket. He kept it dead straight in the line of the stumps. And no hesitation whatsoever to the umpire, Qayyum, to give it. So Kumaran walks back. A disappointment from him with that 3 deliveries that he's faced. Have a look at that one. Very much went straight. And yes, had to be given. So Rinesh is the new batter in for the Saipem Cricket Club. And that's the attacking field. That's what we like Nasir Hussain. He has the leg slip. Oh, that was way down the leg side. They have a slip in position. He wants to take the wickets. He doesn't want to get the new batter settled in. He knows Rizwan is a good spinner of the ball. He'll pitch it up. Try to get the assistance from the surface. And that's a googly that came in. Another wicket goes down. And with that, Saipem Cricket Club have lost another one. That's a disappointing start to their first innings. Losing 2 wickets inside 1 over. Rinesh goes for a golden duck. Adul Rizwan is a good spinner of the ball. Outfoxed the batter completely. Wanted to play that sweep shot, slog sweep. And what a turnaround it has been. NCM right on top of Saipem Cricket Club. In walks Kabir Ahmed. So Kabir, that was a good take. So end of over number 1. Only 2 runs have come of it and they've lost 2 wickets. The Saipem Cricket Club. So there's Harun with the ball in hand. So spin from both the ends. Nasir Hussain has assessed the conditions, the pitch, and he feels that the spinner has a lot of purchase of the surface. Oh, that was a good one. Sankar Varthapan trying to go inside out against the left armour. Was lucky that he kept his back leg inside in time, otherwise it would have been a difficult chance. So today in the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup, it's the red hot South Africa will be marching against Pakistan. And for them, it's all about to break their 24-year jinx against the Pakistanis, where the last win for South Africa came in the ODI World Cup, that was in 1999. But they are going into this match today with being the favourites. With the performances that we've seen so far, Quinton de Kock, Marco Jensen, everyone, Clarkson, everyone is going berserk with the batting. Also not to forget the loss against Netherlands in a surprise loss. And Pakistan will not like to feel anything less. And Harun has done well here. Only 3 runs of the 4 deliveries. We mind you, we're inside the power play. Kabir is 2 of 2, Sankar Varthapan 2 of 4, is keeping it tight. Ali Khan with a dive in the deep. Give himself the room, he's played that on the offside, that's in the gap, that's a good boundary from Kabir. Set himself up, went away from the line of the ball and had a go at it. So they needed a boundary to come in and this is what they get. You will see the ball spun. And Ahmed was set up for it. So 1 more delivery to go by, 7 runs of the over. He goes high up. Ali Khan is there. He should take this one and he's taken it or he's dropped it. Could you believe that he covered a lot of ground but then couldn't quite hold on at the last moment. So end of over number 2. Kabir Ahmed gets alive. Saipem at 10 for the loss of 2 wickets. So again, good tactic from Nasir Hussain. He knows Rizwan can do it for them. That's straight. That's given. Yes, it was meant to be given. Kabir goes across the line. Wonder why the intention was when Rizwan is keeping it dead straight and the ball doing the trick from the surface. Playing across the line to a bowler who's doing the magic is always risky. And Kabir has to walk back. He goes to 7 of 5. And Saipem now under great pressure. Have a look at that one. It kept straight. And easy decision that for the umpire to make. So Farooq is going to be the new veteran. We waited him to see in this red jersey for Saipem Cricket Club. He was on a vacation and now he's back. The team must have missed him. Everyone, the viewers as well. Do not see where was Farooq all this time. He usually opens the innings. Today he's come at the number 5 position and his team needs him more than ever now. But also Rizwan is beaming with confidence. He's got only 2 runs, picked up 3 wickets. There's slip. There's gully. Kept dead straight, but stayed towards backward point. Again, he gets that. The fielder does well. He gets his hand to it. They're still in the one. That was really well done. 3 runs saved. The ball was travelling with a lot of pace. Had he not got his hand to it, the ball was going towards the boundary fence. The Saipem Cricket Club are 11 for the loss of 3. This is the final over of the power play and the field restrictions will be lifted. Oh, what a cracker of a delivery. Rizwan, mind you, is bowling so well. 3 runs only and picked up 3 wickets. The strategy has been simple. He tried to get that one ball that goes straight without spinning much. And the others, he tried for it. The ball is racing away. He surely got a hand to it, but not enough for it to stop. So they get a boundary finally of the over. And Rizwan has 1 more delivery left. Sankar Vardhaman playing that in the gap. The fielder tried his best at point. So all eyes on will be on this partnership. Sankar Vardhaman and Farooq. As everyone missed it, we'll wait for the decision. Is the inside edge. They get a boundary though, and that's a bye. So 9 runs off the over for Saipem to get out that one. It's the end of 3. They are 19 for the loss of 3 wickets. They're scoring 6 runs and over. And they've got to get better than this. So there's Haroon. Rizwan with a beautiful spell. 3 wickets. Giving away 7 runs. Haroon gave away 8 in that first over. Now the Power play is done. The field restrictions are out. 5 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. So pretty much protection if Farooq decides to go big. But if he connects, it doesn't matter about the fielders. Wherever they are, he'll clear up and over them. But since he's coming back from a vacation, from a long time off the field, he'll need time to get used to his natural instincts and the natural innings that he likes to play. But for the NCM, it's all about zipping through the overs as quickly as possible. Goes on the onside again. Should only be a 1. Usually with a new ball, we see Shahrukh Kudus. But this time around, he's not been given it. Look, they will bring him back before over number 8, over number 10 to finish off their first innings. Is the former national player who cannot forget his performance against Singapore, against the UAE. Valuable contributions. Shankar has gone. Has he connected? Looks like he has. That's going to be a maximum to finish off the viewers. What a way. The over was turning out to be so quiet. There's one more delivery left, beg your pardon. 9 runs of the over. There's no reason for Harun to bowl it short, allowing Sankar Vardhapan to go back and take his time to hit that shot. We've lost the delivery. We've lost the ball, and in comes another one. So 9 runs of this over, 1 more delivery left. Pitched it up. Straight towards Sankar Vardhapan. He plays that down towards long off. He'll keep strike. End of over number 4. Saipem at 29 for the loss of 3 wickets. So 29 for the loss of 3 wickets. Saipem Cricket Club, end of 4 overs. Nasir has the ball in hand. Nasir Hussain, usually he bowls a spin, but today he decided to bowl medium pace. Sankar Vardhapan is 14 of 11. Farooq is 3 of 5. Throw at the non-striker's end. The fielder over there took his time. Otherwise, Farooq would have gone. It's a good call from Sankar. The ball went straight towards that fielder. Farooq was already half the ground. And a good belt sent back in time. So 2 dot deliveries. The scoreboard is not moving up as much as expected. Again, should only be a 1. Manjula will come in running in from the deep. Again, no Manjula Prasanna.
Maybe he'll be given another over. The next one to follow up, the Shahrukh Kudus, Ali Khayan, Ram Surwala. Apart from all of that, we see Nasir Hussain bowling those medium paces. It's gone high up in the air. The long off should take it. And he's taken this one. So Nasir Hussain brought himself into the attack. And Mizan Ali takes that catch at long off. The Saipem Cricket Club have lost another wicket. Wicket number 4 is out. And Farooq, since he came back, is not having a good time. He's not in that nick that we see Farooq go for. He goes for 3 of 6. He rolled his fingers across. And that's what messed up for Farooq, because the ball came slower than expected. So Saipem have lost 4 wickets. They are in deep trouble. We are nearing the halfway mark with 2 more deliveries left. Rabin Shah is going to be the new batter in. So Nasir, what an over this is turning out to be. Only a run to be given. And he picked up a wicket of the dangerous Mohammad Farooq. But the work is not done yet. He has 1 more delivery left to go by. And Rabin Shah and Sankar Varthapan. Sankar Varthapan has shown some performance from the other end. He's 15 of 13. Is that the outside edge? Yes, it has been taken. And there was surely a net. So Nasir Hussain getting himself into the attack. It did not turn out to be a disappointing one, at least for him. He picked up 2 good wickets and has given away only 1 run. So Rabin Shah also has to walk back without adding any valuable contribution to the score for Saipem Cricket Club. There you'll see pitch stop. And clearly the edge was visible with the deflection that it took once it left the bat. So half the side for the Saipem Cricket Club are back in the dugout, and we're also halfway through the first innings. Yahya is going to be the new batter in for the NCM, and beg your pardon, for Saipem, and Manjula is going to be the new bowler in. There's Manjula to Sankar. Bowls it way outside off, and he had to be punished for it. Played it up and over the extra cover fielder. That's a bad delivery from Manjula to start. They have to get the wicket of Sankar Varthapan if the NCM want to chase down a lower target. But if Sankar Varthapan stays out there, he can go big. So now the deep point is moved to the deep extra cover region. You have to be very much careful with the line, Manjula. He plays that on the onside. That's going to be a maximum. We'll wait for the confirmation. Yes. So a 6 following a boundary. So 10 runs off the first 2 deliveries. Banged and shot, trying to do something different. But Sankar Varthapan was up for it. And that is better. But just he has to keep it closer to the off stump. There was a big turn on that. Yes, he can afford to flight the delivery. That kept straight. Didn't quite spin. Saipem is 40 for the loss of 5. Shankar Varthapan 25 of 17. Yaya is yet to face a delivery. Is at the non-strike is in. Well stopped by Shahrukh Kudus at point. Otherwise, there would have been a boundary at backward point, in fact. For sure, a boundary written on the cards. So a good comeback from Manjula after going for a boundary and a 6. Can he keep this one quiet as well? Went too early with that shot, Shankar Varthapan. End of over number 6. Saipem 41 for the loss of 5 wickets. And Shankar Varthapan will keep strike. So there you will see that's one up in the air, not quite time. Manjula ran for it, he did his best. Covered a lot of ground, kudos to the effort. They want to get the wicket of Shankar Varthapan, and you can see that with the effort that he put. Nasir Hussain knows it. Full marks to the effort from that man, Manjula Prasanna. He's a perfect all-rounder with the ball, with the bat, and in the field as well. He's spot on. So 2 balls, 2 runs taken. It was pretty much economical. Only a run to be given and picked up 2 wickets in the previous over. Oh, that's a good one. That's really surprised Yahya. He's 1 of 2. Slower delivery once again, this time surprising Yahya. He is mixing it up well. Nasir Hussain. And all the deliveries are on point, just outside the off stump. If he can keep it in line and then bowl the slower one in, he might have a chance to either get a wicket. But this time Yahya was up for it, but he plays it down the ground to keep strike for the next over. Another successful over from Nasir Hussain. 5 runs of it and 2 wickets. Saipem are 45 for the loss of 5 wickets now. So Alikian Ram Surwala is going to be the new bowler in. He's miscued. This one should be gone. Murshid Mustafa underneath it. So wicket number 6 and Yahya has to walk back. Alikian Ram Surwala straight away picks up a wicket. And now the Saipem batters are just coming in only to go out. There are 4 more wickets left. NCM to finish Saipem off. His pitch stub is way outside off and had to perish playing that shot. Had he left it, it might have been a wide. Nevertheless, Saad bin Sajjad is going to be the new batter in. So left hand, right hand combination will be out there in between. So 5 more deliveries left to go by in this over. Saad bin Sajjad is the new batter in. That's going down leg. Even pitched outside leg as well. So there's no need whatsoever. Alikian Ram Surwala. Saad bin Sajjad would like to take him on. Plays it on the onside. So 1s and 2s, NCM wouldn't be bothered about. All that they got to do is make sure they don't give away those 4s and 6s. Again, not quite timed. Should only be a 1. So 2 more deliveries left to go by. This has been a good over from Alikian Ram Surwala. Only a run to come in. Sankar Varthapan is on strike. He goes down the ground there, but there is long on. And the safest pair of hands, Mizan Ali. On the onside, that's 1 bounce set towards Manjula Prasanna. And it's the end of a good over from Alikian Ram Surwala with a wicket and 3 runs only to give of it. Saipem are 48 for the loss of 6 wickets. There's a batting summary. Nothing much to speak about except the innings from Sankar Varthapan, who's in double digits, 29 of 23. And he came up the order. He's losing his partners from the other end. And that has been the sorry tale for the Saipem Cricket Club. The bowling figures exceptional from Mohammad Rizwan. 3 wickets for 7 runs in his 2 overs. Nasir got 2 for 5. And Alikian Ram Surwala 1 for 3 in that 1 over that is bowled. So Manjula has 1. Alikian has 1. And all of a sudden we see Mizan Ali. Where is Shahrukh Kudus? That's the golden question that we have. Where is Shahrukh Kudus? He's not been given an over in the previous match. If I can recollect, he was not given any over to be bowled to. Once upon a time, a stock bowler and a wicket taker for the NCM. But today in this one, we don't see him bowling. But we still have 1 over to go by. Maybe he'll be brought in for the last over. Again, straight towards Manjula. They will not attempt to take second, especially when the ball goes to him, because he has the strongest arm. And his throws come right towards the keeper if required. Slow one, well disguised. Edson Silva has missed it. But they will not be taking that run in. Saad bin Sajjad has connected this one. It's in the gap. The fielder does well to keep it down for a 1. That's some exceptional fielding. And the captain Nasir will be very proud of it. You see in the match against the Al Hajris, also Shahrukh Kudus was not given an over. Same it is against Stack. One bounce towards the fence. Sankar Vardhaman finally gets something out of this over. This is very much required. This might just put the pressure on. It might put pressure on Mizan, I was about to say, and yes it does. So Sankar Vardhaman gets a 6 and he lifts the score up to 61 at the end of 9 overs. He's on 40 now, but again that was meant to be a bold shot and there was no hesitation whatsoever from Sankar Vardhaman to play it. So 61 of 6, the score is not enough. Even if they get to 80, that's going to be very much in the reach for the NCM. And this is an interesting scenario because you see they miss many of the national players. NCM do not have Nimish. Tally will miss Bilal Tahir. They'll miss Ilyas Ahmed with the ball. Kuwait Suresh have already shown that without the performances of those 3 dependable players, Yasin Patel, Usman Ghani and Ravija, they seem to struggle if Adnan Idris gets out cheaply. So now it's the only team that has remained unaffected with these national players been called up to the national duty is Ceylon Elite Cricket Club. And they have shown that in the previous match. You see Al Hajri also is somewhat affected since they don't have their captain, Mohammad Aslam. And now we are in the final stages of the tournament. The semi-finals and the finals are up in the coming week. So who is it going to be? Saipem Cricket Club, 62 for the loss of 6. Advances down the ground and he will get nothing more. Sankar will not like to run. He wants to keep the strike. Saad bin Sajjad is at the other end. Ali Khan, Ram Surwala. So Manjula Prasanna has been halted. There he advances, he connects and he's gone big. That's going to be a maximum to come in. So he moves on to his 46. The score for Saipem goes to 68. Without his innings, Saipem would have been reduced to partly 30 or less than that. There's this little margin of error against Sankar Vardhaman. Ali Khan Ram Surwala will have to be careful, especially when he'll clear the front foot and go big. He advances down the ground. The call is for 2. They're going to come back for the second. Saad bin Sajjad. They won the second. He was not ready, Saad bin Sajjad, to go back. Sankar Vartapan wanting that run. And disappointment. Sankar also might have wanting to get to his half century. So Sankar is 47-29. Just Jacob is going to be the new batter in. Wonder why Saad bin Sajjad did not come back for the second, because Sankar was so determined to come back. For sure, he needs to get to his half century, but also he's been striking and going after the bowlers. So he'll be the better suited man to face the remaining two deliveries as well. It's a calculation error from Saad bin Sajjad. Nevertheless, we have two more deliveries left. Ali Khan Ram Surwala will be right under pressure. He goes out on the onside. Sankar is not interested to run. He wants to face the final one as well. So can he get to his half century? Look to go big. He advances down the ground. He goes on the offside. That's going to be one bounce. Are they going to come back? They'll come back also for third. Just Jacob. So they stop for two. So he's on 49. Sankar Vartapan. The Saipem Cricket Club gets 71 for the loss of 7 wickets in 10 overs. And we will look at the bowling summary for you to analyze. There's the match summary. Saipem Cricket Club, they won the toss. They decided to bat. Sankar Vartapan's innings courtesy. He was the only man standing, 49 not out. And with the others perishing with single digits. In the bowling, Mohammad Rizwan, pick of the bowlers, 3 wickets to 7 runs in his 2 overs. Nasir Hussain, 2 for 5 in his 2. And Ali Khan Ram Surwala, 1 for 13 in his 2 overs. So that's it, dear viewers. We head now into a short break. When we come back, we see the action from the NCM investment. Once again, welcome back, dear viewers, to this run chase from the NCM investment. And they will need only 72 runs on the board, and they have 10 overs to do that. So basically, they're asking the Saipem is in deep trouble because none of the batters today stood up to the occasion. So this was the innings of Sankar Vardhapan, 49 runs, courtesy his innings. That Saipem at least have something to defend. Otherwise, if he would have gone cheaply, wonder what the situation would have been for the Saipem Cricket Club. Nonetheless, it's all about the run chase now from the NCM investment, and they have asked Manjula Prasanna to go up and open. So Edson Silva and Manjula Prasanna, Kabir with the ball in hand. 7.20 runs required every over, which is easy and gettable. On the offside, the fielder could not stop it. He ideally should have. Are they going to come back for the second? They do. And they do that easily. There he goes in the gap. That's going to be a boundary. Edson Silva gets this first up and he plays that in the direction. The NCM investment will surely want to get this score as soon as possible. What a shot that is. Even the umpire is afraid when the NCM batters, especially Edson Silva, the way he goes about his business. This Kabir will be a lot of pressure on his shoulders. Edson goes, but down the ground, he has a good power behind those shots. Is unable to find a gap this time around. Long on will stop it and will not give away any runs. Looks like he's broken his bat. They're asking for a new one to come in. So there we are back in action. Edson Silva has just replaced his bat because courtesy went with that powerful shot which went to long on, and he had a slight crack and it's replaced straight away. So 7 runs and over required, and that's very much gettable. It's going to be called a wide, and that's running down, and they'll get additional runs. So 8 runs in the first 4 deliveries. Still 2 more deliveries left to go by. Manjula is on strike right now. So the left-hand bowler against the left-handed batsman. This is what we like to see. Is it going to be called a wide or no? It's not. It was inside the trim line. Oh, that's a good one to finish up over number 1. The NCM are 8 for no loss. So Jis Jacob is going to be the new bowler in. So Edson Silva is 6 of 4. Manjula yet to open his account. He's faced 2 deliveries in that previous over. That's going to be called a wide. Yes, it was way outside the trim line. Easy decision for the umpire Sajjad Ahmed. It's in the gap, but they have the man out there specifically for Edson Silva, since he likes to play that square cut when the ball is given outside off and the width is available. So now the strike is with Manjula. Let's see what he can do. He plays that in the gap. That's going to be a boundary for sure. Manjula with a glorious shot. He got the width on offer. And the timing and the placement was a key. There you will see this glorious shot. And more importantly, it's in the gap. Again, square cut, but straight towards the mine at point. Good one from Edson Silva not to go for that run. Otherwise, it would have been difficult. Did he miss that one? Manjula is a good player on the onside. The flick shot would have been the ideal scenario for him to play that one in, and was pitched by just Jacob. So they're taking it easy, the NCM. They don't want to finish this match as early as possible because they know that they can achieve this as easily at the end of the 10 overs. So there's no need whatsoever to go for those risky shots and in that process get bowled out. For them, even if they win this match, it's not going to be propping up their chances to qualify, since they have only one win in the 5 matches that they have played. Slow delivery. Edson was waiting. Big connection on that one. And that's going to be a maximum to get. What a shot that is. The NCM investment. Edson Silva is firing. Have a look at that one. Roll his fingers across. And Edson saw it early. And gave it the treatment it required. So with that, that's going to be the end of over number 2. The NCM investment at 21 for no loss. So 2 overs are done. 21 for no loss is the score. Kabir is going to continue to give away 8 runs in that first over. He goes down the ground. Manjula has found the gap and he gets a boundary. That's a brilliant shot. Have a look at this one. Play that in the direction where there's no one out there. The fielder in the deep was pretty much wide at square leg. And he plays that in the deep mid-wicket region. This is the final over of the power play. And after this, the field restrictions will be out. He goes for another one. That's going to be a boundary again. So Manjula now taking the attack on to the left armour, and that's what the best thing to do instead of Edson Silva with the ball spinning away from him. This is easy and this is poor from Kabir, keeping on to the pads of this batter. He's a good player on the onside. The flick shot is glorious to see. But on that previous occasion, all he had to do was just guide it along on the onside. Couldn't find the gap, stayed towards point. But nonetheless, there are 8 runs of the first 2 deliveries. So now 8 of 3, 29 in general. He's gone once again. This time the mid-wicket fielder was in between the usual position. He was a bit straight and he's able to stop that one. It's mostly towards the square leg. So the NCM move on to 30. Edson 13 of 7. 2 more deliveries left to go by. The NCM investment won this win. They won 2 points on the board. And Saipem will be without a win, unfortunately. They've been a great side at one time. They missed plenty of names. Shiraz Khan is not out there for them. Mohammad Farooq comes back after a vacation. And today was not that quite valuable. Of course, it takes time to get back in the nick. But they will end this tournament disheartened. They were a team that at one point gave nightmares to everyone with their spin attack, led by Saad bin Sajjad. So nonetheless, end of over number 3, the NCM are set 31 for no loss. So Kumaran Ravi is going to be the new bowler in, was not instrumental with the bat, was sent up the order along with Sankar Varthapan, but had to walk back for a golden duck. Let's see how he performs with the ball in hand. But on the other hand, Manjula Prasanna and Edson Silva going big about their business. The power play belongs to them, 31 for no loss. And now the field restrictions are out, so 5 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle. There goes Edson Silva, but just Jacob is there. And he takes that one. So wicket number 1 falls straight away after the power play. And Kumaran Ravi has done the trick. He bowled way outside off. And there was never ever a chance for Edson Silva to play that up in over just Jacob. He could have done that, but had he got enough power behind it. So with Edson Silva gone, 14 of 10, it's going to be time for Nasir Hussain, the captain, to step up and come out in the middle. So there you will see, way outside of, try to play that, what do you call, the hammer shot. So is it Nasir Hussain? Doesn't quite look like. He's got to still get to the clarity on. So Basharat Ali has been promoted up the order. And the NCM would like to give as much as possible, or as many as possible, the chances to the players to get their game up. Of course, Nasir Hussain, all of them have been scoring right throughout for NCM. They want to get the new players on board. And since they have got them on board, they want them to have some practice and perform at those crucial situations. Let's see what Basharat Ali can do. It's very easy, the target for the NCM. They don't worry about the target. With Kumaran Ravi bowling well, keeping it in the block hole just outside of. That's flicked on the onside. There was never a run. Where was Manjula going? Basharat Ali calling it in time. But also the fielder has missed to collect it. Had he done that well and had a go at the keeper's end, Manjula would have been sent packing. So 3 more deliveries left. Miscue this one, up in the air, it should be gone. So Kumaran Ravi did not do anything with the bat, but with the ball he's taken both the set batters out. And Manjula Prasanna has to walk back. So the NCM investment lose another wicket. They're 32 for the loss of 2 in 3.4 overs. Kumaran Ravi, you beauty. Manjula goes to 13 of 11. And let's see who's it going to be from the other end. Wanted to play that on the onside. An awkward bounce. And an easy take by that fielder. The short third man. So Mizan Ali comes in at number 4. So Mizan Ali comes in. It's a good delivery to a new batter, Kumaran Ravi. He does it well. So this has been a fantastic over from the perspective of the Saipem Cricket Club. Just a run to come in and 2 wickets to go. So they have 1 more delivery left. What can Mizan do? Will he keep it down? He goes for the big shot. Has he connected? That's up in the air. And he's very much confident about it. So maximum to come in. So nothing will stop. Yes, they've lost wickets, but they don't forget how to score. The NCM investment. Slower delivery was picked up by Mizan. What a shot that was. It's a good way to finish it up. So 4 overs done, 38 for the loss of 2 wickets. The score for the NCM investment. Saad bin Sajjad has now been introduced into the attack against the 2 right-handers, Basharat Ali and Mizan. He's always been a wicket taker for the Saipem Cricket Club. He's pretty much disappointed with that mix-up with the keeper Sankar Varthapan. There's no footwork whatsoever, the outside edge, and that has been given. It's a poor intent from Basharat Ali. Should have looked to just duck instead of going for that big shot. So Basharat Ali goes for 1 of 3. Sankar Varthapan with that catch, and straight away the wicket has been taken by Saad bin Sajjad. No footwork at all. He was promoted up the order to score runs, not to waste those deliveries. And that's been one of the problems so far. So is it Nasir Hussain? Yes, the time has come for the captain to walk in. is very much required. They cannot keep this match right down the wire. Someone has to go for those big shots, and it's going to be Nasir Hussain to do that. So there's Nasir Hussain, the ball. Let's see, wait for the discussion or decision from the umpire. Not the discussion though. Was it the inside edge? The reaction tells us that yes, there was. It's just close. So another good over in progress from the Saipem Cricket Club. But just like the previous one, Mizan Ali can hit one big six and finish it off. He's trying to be careful. And that's another wicket that's gone. The slip was introduced. And Mizan Ali has to walk back. What's happening here to the NCM investment? We thought that this match is right in their favour. To get 72 is not going to be such a difficult situation. But the way the wickets have been falling by, the NCM are coming right back into this match. So this game is not done yet. So there's the NCM investment. Now Murshid Mustafa is going to be the new batter in. Both of them. There was a cracker of a delivery from Saad bin Sajjad. So Murshid Mustafa and Nasir Hussain are going to be the two batters to finish the things off. Hopefully for the NCM. Otherwise they're looking in big trouble. With the bowlers of Saipem now completely in control of this match. They want to go for that run. The panic is setting in. End of over number 5. We are halfway done to the first innings. The NCM are 39 for the loss of 4 wickets. The required run rate is still under check. It's 6.60. It's not that big. But a wicket or two can set the fears in for the NCM investment. So 33 required of 30, that's gettable. On the offside. So Kumar and Ravi will continue. Murshid Mustafa, that was played up. Risky shot. He's got to be careful not to give that away. The partnership in here is the only thing that NCM wanted to continue right towards the end. They need to get to that 70 odd runs. So 33 were required before the start of the over. They need 31 now, so 72 is what they have to get, and it's gettable. A 6 and a 4 from Nasir Hussain will make things easy. Nasir goes down the ground, he's connected well, that's going to be a maximum to come in. So a 6 finally, and things are going to be easy going forward for the NCM investment. They would have wanting it to finish it as early as possible instead of keeping it right down till the 10th over. He goes for another one, that's even bigger. That's out of the park. The first one was inside, it hit the side screen, stayed back, the bowler's there, but this time around that's gone in the garden. So we surely will have to have a new ball over there. It's a brilliant hit. It's going down leg. Good decision from the umpire. So one more delivery left. Murshid Mustafa gets the inside edge. The fielder had shot fine leg, will stop it down for a 1. So end of over number 6. The NCM investment are 55 for the loss of 4 wickets. So now they are completely in reach. 17 required in the next 24. It's going to be a matter of 2 overs before we see the end of this match. So Saad bin Sajjad will continue. Murshid Mustafa, has he connected? Looks like he has. So now they're in a hurry. They don't want to keep it down till the end and either see another over. 17 runs is what's required. We get a 6 on the very first delivery. So 11 runs more required. It was flighted and Murshid Mustafa was waiting for it. Pitched in that length as well, which is a scoring arm. He goes again. This time it's flatter down the ground. It's in the gap. They ideally, any other situation they would have run 2, but this time they are happy with the 1. Trying to be cheeky, and that's given. Was it going outside off? Wonder why Nasir Hussain wanted to do something different when he was going so good. So 10 more runs are required. And with him going, it doesn't affect the Murshid Mustafa is there at the other end. He goes to 14 of 7. But what's the impact outside of is something that will be interesting to see. Have a look at it closely. Looks like it was, yes, he was walking. He knew it. So Harun is going to be the new batter in at number 7. So Harun Shahid. Pretty much a decent outing with the ball. And let's see what happens with the bat in hand. Goes on the offside, the call, or there's no intention in running two. So this match right in the pockets of the NCM. If not in this over, the next over, this match will be done. And with that, Murshid Mustafa will like to keep a strike. It's the end of over number 7, 64 for the NCM investment. They need 8 more runs to finish off this match, dear viewers, and get the 2 points on the board. Oh, that spun. That spun a lot. Yeah, the new bowler. So if we have a quick look at the standings, yes, we know that we want to get the top 4 teams. We have 2 semi-finals coming up. But if you look at the overall situation in the Elite Championship, the number 1 spot will be taken by Tally with the 10 points on the board. Ceylon are at number 2 right now. And Kuwait Swedish and Kuwait Swedish at number 3 with 8 points. Now the contest is between, for the 4th position, between the Al Hajri, Stack and pretty much the NCM investment. If they win this 2 points, but they get 4. So if Al Hajri loses their next match, which is against Tally, they get a boundary though. Speaking about Murshid Mustafa, 3 dots and then a boundary to get. They need 4 more. So if Al Hajri lose against Tally, they will be stranded at the number 6 position. And if we believe that, let's say for argument's sake, Stack also lose against Saipem, which are anyways out of the tournament, then the decider between the Al Muleks and NCM investment is going to be a must-win game, and depending on whose net run rate is better, the number 4 position will be sealed. If it happens only and only if Al Hajri loses that match against Tally. So Al Hajri has to win against the Tally DRFS if they have to secure the number 4 position. If they lose, which Stack wants, then everything opens up. and Stag will have a better chance to go at Saipem, then take them head on, get those 2 points, and then also win it and make sure that the run rate is better than the Al Hajri Team 11. So everything is up for grabs. We don't know how the situation will play out, but the others, Tally, Ceylon, Kuwait, Swedish, are pretty much happy as they have qualified further to the semi-finals. We don't know which position they will be ultimately, but as long as your spot is in the semi-finals, it doesn't matter. So 3 more runs required for the NCM investment. They will have to make it count. Yes, it's an ifs and buts situation with the other teams, but why not? They can still make it to the number 4 position. There goes Murshid Mustafa. With that, it's going to be the end of this match, dear viewers. The NCM have beaten the Saipem Cricket Club with 11 balls to spare. It was an easy run chase. They would have loved to get that as early as possible with the way they were going in the power play with Edson Silva and Manjula going about the business. But once they departed, things took a different turn. Nasir Hussain came in, got some good shots, and something to come also from Murshid Mustafa. So if you look at the summary overall, we have Saipem who won the toss. They elected to bat first, in fact 71, losing 7 wickets in 10 overs, courtesy the innings from Sankar, 49 not out. In the bowling, Mohammad Rizwan, 3 wickets for 7 in his 2 overs, Nasir Hussain 2 for 5, and Ali Kian 1 for 30. When it came down to chase, they got there with 5 wickets in hand and 11 deliveries to spare, with Murshid Mustafa 21, Edson 14, Nasir Hussain 14 and Manjula 13. In the bowling, Saad bin Sajjad gave us the hope to have a counter-offensive measure, but was counter-argued by Nasir Hussain. Saad bin Sajjad 3 wickets for 10, Kumar and Ravi 2 for 22. So that's the end. We take a short break. When we come back, we see the action from the post-match presentations.
Okay. Started.
So welcome back, dear viewers, for the post-match presentation. It was a much-required win for the NCM against the Saipem Cricket Club to make sure that the hopes are alive and depend on the other two matches between the Al Hajri Tally and Stack and Saipem to come up in the following weeks. In the presentation party, I have with me the match official, Mr. Qayyum. Welcome, sir, to give away the award. And for his brilliant bowling performance, dismantling the top order of Saipem, they had no chance whatsoever. And the answer against the spin bowling from Mohammad Rizwan for his 3 wickets, giving away only 7 runs in 2 overs. Well done, Rizwan. What an over it was. Kept every one of us on our toes. So that's the end, dear viewers. This is Jason signing off, wishing you all a very good day.
Thank you. Okay, sir. Thank you.